And I'll show you what the task is today. Basically to rust-proof this seat here, which has been sitting on the metal floor and rusting. So I'll take the frame off this seat here and sand it all down. And this is a classic vehicle, so I could be making a big mistake here. But we've got a lot of surface rust on the inside of the floor. It's not super serious at this point. There's still a lot of good metal there. It's starting to pit in certain areas, but still a lot of good metal there. What I need to do today is take that seat out and sand this whole area of the floor. These seats are really simple. They're just 4 bolts. The base comes off. You gotta love old vehicles. Alright, the angle grinder, I was able to get this pretty clean. It does have some pitting. I was able to get this side a lot better cleaned up than the inside. We'll get to washing this with the degreaser. Alright, here's our surface after degreasing and washing with a bit of alcohol. Probably shouldn't touch it, but just want to get a feel for what this feels like. And it does feel really, really clean, so I could be wrong about that degreaser. So I think we're ready for the anti-rust and plastic enamel. I wonder how well that works. Got this all painted up with the Chronicles. And things are going pretty good over here. I'm going with the angle grinder to get down to the bare metal. Unfortunately, there is a lot of pitting. Actually, I've discovered that this floor was cracked here. Somebody has brazed that. There's a teensy tiny little hole here. But the metal is cleaned up. Kind of gone around the edges here, and just have to do from here to there with the angle grinder. Okay, we got everything cleaned up here. I'm gonna wash it down, and we're gonna start painting. I'm gonna do another coat on these pieces. Pretty good. I didn't film myself doing any of this stuff because I got the other seat out. I'm going to do as many coats as I can on it. Looks good. Yeah, I'm pleased. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we shall see. We shall see how good this Chronicles stuff is. Some pretty bad pitting on this metal here, but better late than never. Alright, I've now done 2 coats of the Chronicles. It's looking good, so that's wet. That's a second coat. I'm liking the way it covers. I'm pretty confident in this. I'm liking it. Have a look at that. Pretty snazzy, pretty nice. Got the radio all hooked back up here. The amplifier, and I put a new radio slash CD player, a USB and Bluetooth player. That was $88 off Amazon. Fixed the wipers, put some new wipers, and installed the new windshield wiper motor, which is windshield wash motor pump, and a bunch of other little things. What we're trying to do today is the lights in the coach have stopped working, and that's kind of a big deal because you know, loading in here at night, I'm usually traveling at night here, and it's really not great when you don't have lights in here. A bunch of stuff's not working, the fridge, all kinds of stuff. So the task today is to get in here, and again, this is a custom van, so I really don't know super well, well at all, how this is all hooked up. So I gotta basically get down all these wires and figure out where they go and what they do. So there's a lot. I know the guy that put together. He was a very talented electrician, which is why you see class G fuses on this van. It's totally unnecessary, but you know, very well built. But I don't know where all this stuff goes, so that's what we're doing today. Wish me luck. All right, here we have a high current push-pull switch, 75 amp switch. This from Grote, I'm not sure how you pronounce this company's name. 75 amps. It's a nice switch there. So one of the switches needs to be replaced, so we'll do that first. This switch here, not doing so well. As you can see, it's got a real soft feel to it. I think it burned out. Plus there was 2 fuses on this side burned out, so that tells me a lot of current went through there. That one still feels good. This one's, it's like mushy. I think that got damaged. So we'll replace that with a new switch. Oh, that feels good. Wow. Ooh. That feels a lot better than what's in there. Save this for later. We'll pull this apart and see what's gone on with this switch here and inspect this 75 amp switch. That's just doesn't feel right, as opposed to this one here. Whoa, listen to that. Ah, that's what you call it. That one's just, look, when I push it back down, it's like super mushy. This one here, yeah, that's the one right there. We'll pull this apart. I bet you this is all burned up inside. Okay, here's something interesting. Also on my panel here has these two vintage looking lights. I kind of want to preserve the way this is as much as possible, but these are burned out. These are old style incandescent lights, literally just soldered in, as you can see. Trying to figure out what kind of a light that is to replace. It kind of just slides in here like that. It's a beautiful looking light. I think all of these are actually burned out. I'd like to replace them. So the challenge is figuring out what kind of lights these are, and I believe these are T-series lights, and I found them on Amazon, and we'll order some and see if those are the correct ones. Looks to me like 5mm. Alright, so I believe this is what we're looking for here. The T series of automotive bulbs. You can see we've got T3, T4, and T5. Longfoot rice bulb seems to be a colloquial term for these. It says halogen. I don't know, but it says it's automotive. Applicable models, instrument panels, dashboard bulbs, license plate lights. So it does say automotive, so I don't know, halogen? But anyways, looks like these bulbs can come in even smaller size. Here's a T3. See, look, we've got T3, T4, and T5. It looks like those are 3, 4, and 5mm. Makes sense why they would call it a rice bulb. Another oddball thing on this instrument panel here is these fuses. Like I say, the guy that put this together, he was an electrician and obviously had access to some specialized parts. He put this together, obviously. These are some new fuses. This was $20, sorry, $30 for these two fuses here. These are SC15. These are time delay cartridge fuses, which I think is pretty unnecessary for, but anyways, it's over-engineered. I'll show you what they look like. I've actually had two that have burned out. Anyways, this is a pretty heavy duty fuse panel here. I prefer the fuses that cost 10 cents, but here we are. And can momentarily handle 10 kiloamps. I really don't know why this guy put this in my van. It's sort of overkill. If there did happen to be a short circuit in my van, the idea with those fuses is that there would be no arcing or sparking or anything like that, and that's why they're filled with sand. They really sort of quench that short circuit in a very safe manner. I think it's a little bit of overkill. I certainly hope we don't burn too many more of these fuses, because at $15 a piece, it's kind of ridiculous. And they're hard to get too. I had to order these off of Amazon. Alright, it's the next morning. The lights were not working in this van. I figured out why. Got in here, found the wire that goes up to the lights was actually corroded and broken, which is kind of interesting. So I fixed that, crimped that back together. Now, so everything's theoretically working now. So we should be just starting to wire some stuff back up here. Okay. replace the roof vent. The roof vent works really nice now. And the big thing is lights. For some reason, all of the interior lights weren't working for a while, and that's actually a big deal. Yeah. Alright, it's UOttawaScotty here. We're at a venue called Beantown Ranch in Plantagenet, Ontario, east of Ottawa. Beautiful wedding venue here today. Presumably that's the wedding party in the horse buggy there. Just thought I'd do a real quick video here. It's the wedding machine here. Love. I really missed having my van for weddings. It's just, yeah, just having a place where I can get dressed and, you know, go to the bathroom if I need to, go over some songs. I'm gonna change my strings right now, and I've really missed this thing a lot. Still a lot of problems with it, but she's running good, and just we're gonna be on a regular schedule here of getting things done. And she's gotten pretty rough by sitting for 4 years, but it still looks good from the road. I want to dial her in mint, so it's going to be the goal, or the next 2 years on the channel. And what I need to get good at is metal work. It's like body work, forming metal, mainly body work. I mean, the underbody on this is really nice, but you know, there are places on the body like this that are really bad and need to be repaired. And this is a really bad spot here, but the underbody of this van is beautiful. I mean, it's been rust proofed every year, so it's those spots like that are not such a, you know, that's sort of cosmetic, but also, you know, I want to get that taken care of before it gets any worse. So I'm gonna have to start working on my metal forming game, metal working. I'm gonna need to be able to make mufflers. Here, the horses are coming back. Beautiful horses. Beautiful horses here. It's really cool. I'm gonna have a good time at this wedding. This is gonna be a great wedding, actually. But anyhow, I'd love to get some kind of a plasma cutter. I want to be able to, the option of doing some TIG welding, MIG obviously. I don't think I'm going to be stick welding very much, but it'd be nice to have the option to do that. But I'm going to have to kind of like tool out the garage here at home for some metal work. I also want to get into making mufflers and like bending muffler pipe, and because I need to do a lot of that. So, oh, there's some mosquitoes around here. So yeah, beautiful horses. They know what they're doing. So anyways, I think that's going to be a pretty big topic on my channel moving forward. It's just learning how to, I want to start learning how to bend muffler pipe and do mufflers and all that kind of stuff. I know it's kind of a tall order being a rookie, but I need to be able to do that stuff. I can't really afford right now to pay anybody else to do that, so we're gonna have to get good at it, and body work and stuff like that. So just thought I'd do a quick little vlog here today and show you guys this really cool venue. Might do a couple clips of us playing too. We had a lot of cool music at this gig. Anyhow, just a little catch up there. We got this awesome radio in here now. This Boss radio, I got that for $87 off Amazon. It's just absolutely awesome. That's a big thing. Allows me to have like Bluetooth in here and stuff like modern features like that you wouldn't normally find in an old van. So let's let you guys go, and gotta get to going over some more songs, and I'll change my strings. And anyways, just a quick little catch up there. And if you guys have any suggestions in the comments with where to start in terms of some good budget, I need a TIG, I need a plasma cutter, some, I guess, pipe bending or metal bending stuff. Anyways, I'm going to do some more research too on my own, but Nice little wedding there. Time to head her home. Long drive home here from the old Beantown Ranch. Nice little stop, get some diesel on the way home here. Thanks for hanging with UOttawaScotty here. Just a nice little, quick little video here. And nice to have the van back. Stay tuned. We got lots of work to do to the van. And hope you all stay tuned to the channel and follow along with this. We bring this girl back to life, get her minty. Alright, see you next time. Bye for now.